An Idaho mom accused of killing her children in a doomsday plot appearing back in court for day 2 of her murder trial. Prosecutors say Lori Vallow Daybell killed her 2 youngest children and her new husband's ex-wife after joining an end times cult. Her husband was the cult's leader and is also facing charges in the case. ABC News contributor and host of the Law and Crime Network, Brian Buckmeyer, joining me now for more. Good to see you, Brian. So I know that you've been following these proceedings all day long. What stood out to you so far?
So this morning we got more of the investigation. We're learning that the way the prosecution's playing this out is they're saying, hey, this is how we found out about these children's murder and how we found their body, and they're giving the jury the same timeline. What stuck out to me when we found out the gruesomeness of these murders is, in fact, that there was some testimony that Chad Daybell, supposedly in the backseat of the car, looks back towards this wooded area, and that's where they ended up finding JJ's body. So a little bit of evidence of guilt there.
Now, you heard opening statements yesterday. What stood out to you there?
So the defense is really not providing an alternate story. Their argument is, this is a conspiracy. This is what aiding and abetting is. You're not going to see this level of information given to you by the prosecution. Understand what the requirement is of beyond a reasonable doubt, and that's their defense so far. But it's interesting to see this conspiracy grow with all these dead bodies being found all over the place.
And that's exactly the thing. I mean, it's sort of, we were talking about it just before we came on air. It sort of sounds like a horror film or like a book you're reading this out of. It's hard to believe there just seems to be more death as you work your way through this case. Yeah,
whether it's be the children, an ex-wife, an ex-husband, we're just focusing on 3 murders here, and that's all the jury is really investigating or diving into here. But we know there are other murders outside of this case, which adds to this doomsday cult story.
What other kind of evidence is the prosecution showing here, presenting to the jury, and what is their strategy?
So their strategy is going based on conspiracy and aiding and abetting. They don't seem to have enough information to say, this is the person who killed the children at this time in this place. Rather, they're trying to go based on the idea that there was an agreement between Chad Daybell, Lori Vallow Daybell, and Alex Cox, Lori's brother, and that between the 3 of them, they conspired to and agreed to kill these children for, as the prosecution said, money, power, and sex.
Oh, my goodness. We are going to be continuing to follow this story, and we know you will as well. Brian Buckmeyer, thank you.
My pleasure.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.